Good afternoon and welcome to the cabin. Today we're on the porch here at Ruby Hollow and I'm getting ready to take a drive over to Amish country. I haven't been there in a while and I'm going to stop and see Levina, and she has the quilt fabric shop, or the fabric shop, and that supplies most of the Amish quilters. I'm going to stop and see her because I had a request from a guest not long ago for a pattern for a quilt that was on Anna's bed. And it's a long story, but let's get to the crux of it. The actual pattern was not an Amish pattern created by a woman in Pennsylvania. And a very famous quilt that I had no clue. The name of the quilt, and you'll all know it, I'm sure, you're quilters, is called Lancaster Treasure. And it is mostly applique on this beautiful queen size spread. There's a lot of quilting done around it as well. When I questioned Anna about it, she said, oh no, she didn't create the quilt. She received it from Levina to put on the bed for sale. And I asked, did Levina create the quilt? And Anna said no. Levina received the quilt, or bought the quilt, from some monks that lived in the nearby community. I wasn't aware that the monks did a lot of quilting, and I had no idea the Amish were buying quilts from them to put on their beds either. I can see why they did. This quilt is of exceptional beauty and quality. So in order to find out if there is a pattern available, I need to go over to Levina's. But when I started researching a little more, I can see that there won't be an Amish pattern. It's not an Amish quilt. And if the Amish had created this particular quilt and modified the pattern, that would be one thing, but they didn't. And so I want to get the story from Levina. I'm real interested in how she ended up with this quilt. And I also want to know where these monks are living in our area. I wasn't aware of a community real close by. And so that could be interesting. I'd like to see some of their quilting, which a little research has shown me that they are fabulous quilters. That's one of the things they do. And digging in a little deeper, I also found out that there are many other types of quilts that are created with special meanings and codes. And I'm going to get deeper into that eventually. But if you know about code quilts, please let me know. I never heard of it before. And apparently the patterns and designs are engulfed in some special meanings. So if I'm going to find out exactly what that means and if it's true. In the meantime, let's go on over to Levina's. Let's talk to her about this quilt, and let's begin the journey with the Lancaster Treasure. Join me. And so, after being lost for at least 30 minutes, probably more, we found Levina's shops for fabric shop. One thing I never knew, and I just learned today, was that Levina's shop is also known as Shady Lawn Quilt Shop. Levina continues to create quilts, quilt tops for sure, and also does quilting, although she does not advertise her shop as a quilt shop. It was amazing to see the work and the quality of her quilting. I had no idea. And so let's go on inside, take a look about. Hello? Hi. Okay. I have a question for you.
Okay.
I was at Anna Kaufman's store and she had a quilt on her bed that was called Lancaster Treasure.
Lancaster Treasure.
And she said that she got it from you. No?
No, I don't think so.
Wonder where it came from. It is a,
Do you know what?
it's a
I
blue
have no idea.
and it's an applique. And she said
Oh,
the
I
Mungs
see. Uh-huh.
produced it.
Yeah.
Is that familiar with you?
Yeah, I do have one like that. I almost forgot it. Yeah.
It's over there at her shop.
Uh-huh.
Can you well, what I want to know is I have a friend that is looking to get the pattern. And
So she wanted to make one herself.
and yeah, and wanted to know if you sold the pattern.
No, I
But
don't.
it's a woman's
know.
pattern
Yeah,
from Pennsylvania.
I think so
Okay,
too.
but
So-
Anna said that the quilt was made by the Mungs.
yeah.
Really? I
They
love
do.
that.
They do a lot of those applique ones, and
Do they-
we often buy the tops and just quilt them, and finish them up. Cause I'm not up to applique.
I hear you. It's hard.
It
So
is.
this person thought they could get my friend said they thought they could
I could
the
get
pattern.
tops for you, but I don't think they
Okay.
really want to sell their patterns.
No, nobody does. That's
Yeah.
why that pattern
I
is a pattern from a woman that lives in Pennsylvania.
So maybe does she not sell them
That's
either?
where this person should go. But they thought it was an Amish original
Yeah.
design, and it is not.
I don't think so either. No.
Anna also said that she thought you had some completed quilt tops that you were looking to sell.
I do have. There's a pile over in the
I have,
corner. They're not applique. They're
no,
just piece.
Yeah.
You want to
tops.
see them?
I want to show them. I want to take picture of them.
Okay.
Pictures
I
of
should wash
them.
my hands. I was
Wash
doing
your
some
hands.
baking, and I'll
Wash your hands.
Yeah.
Thank you.
do that first. So.
Well, that solves a mystery, Levina. Yep. Sure. You silly little puppy.
this material years ago already, and I made 2 quilts out of it for her, and there was still some, a little bit left, so I just did this and I did that with it.
What do you call this quilt?
It's a Colorado log cabin with roses.
Colorado log cabin,
Yeah.
but what makes it a Colorado
The
log cabin?
stars in it. It's a log cabin, but it has the stars in the corners, which they call it the Colorado log cabin.
I love that. Okay, hang on. I'm just going to move this like that so I can get here and get that. Oh, isn't that cute? So, you do a lot of these?
Yeah, I do.
And is it
Yeah.
because it's something?
Well, I get orders. It seems like they want them for wedding gifts.
Okay. This particular
throughout
quilt?
the summer, I get quite a few orders.
Okay. So you'll do all of the piecing of the top,
Yeah.
and then they'll do the quilting.
No, I usually, well, my mother-in-law does a lot of quilting for me. I don't do just too much stitching anymore.
Let me just get it here.
Myself. So I've got quite a few quilters who will help me if
Okay.
I get too busy with the quilting part.
So you're working this summer as well.
Yeah, I do.
Like Anna said,
Actually, I'm working on one right now. It should be a pretty one once it's done.
I'll get a look at that one too.
Star
And this again is called wedding rings, right?
Yes, a double wedding ring.
Double wedding ring, and it's king size.
It's for every state.
Mm-hmm.
They're called the Royal Stars, and this one was the Royal Star of Georgia.
Real star. Okay. So I was at Emma Kaufman's quilt shop, and she has
That's a
the
lot of
Star
material.
of Wisconsin,
Oh yeah.
and this is the Star of Georgia. And why would you make? I mean, it's beautiful. I love it, but why would you make it? Did you have a?
She used up some kind of my scraps.
Okay.
This is one you can make a star this way and that way, and just kind of use up my leftovers.
I have a question then about the patterns.
Yeah.
These are your patterns.
Mm-hmm.
Amish shouldn't share their patterns
Oh,
with.
we do though.
You
I
do?
give anybody-
Do you sell your patterns
Yeah. Well, I usually just give them away if somebody wants them. I don't charge for them.
among Amish or among
Yeah.
English too?
I've had some. I think the English sometimes.
Sometimes.
Once or twice, but there's not many of them that want them.
These really
Yeah,
are these
I've shared them with both.
are these handed down?
A
These
lot
patterns?
of them are. I do have a book with this. There's a whole book full of the Royal Stars.
Really?
You know.
That is a published book, or is
Yeah,
it?
it is a published book.
Really?
Anybody can buy it. A lot of it.
But you know what's
So
happening?
tourists
The
from-
patterns. I don't buy at the quilt auctions.
You don't.
I go in and I look at them,
Yeah.
and I look at what's there, and then I show my people, the people that are interested, those quilts, and if they're interested, just like I did with Katie and with Naomi and Anna and Emma and Sarah and everyone, I say, can you produce this quilt? And
So
then
you know who made it. Is that your reason?
That's
or-
my reason. We want to
Yeah,
know
I
who
know.
made it, because now you have to have a little bit of a different angle to selling your quilts.
Yeah.
It can't just be Amish, out of an auction, because
Because you don't know it's
was
Amish made.
was it Amish made?
Because a lot of, the monks are reproducing anything we make.
they're
Yeah,
reproducing.
and they
Yep.
quote them too.
And
Years
that's-
ago they didn't quote. They did
They-
just that applique.
They do
part,
applique.
and we
Mhm.
quilt them and finish them up.
Yep.
And sell them.
Yep.
But it's different now. Most of the quilts at the auctions, a lot of them are of the monks.
Are they
Yeah.
really? Even our auctions
Oh,
here in
yeah.
Cashton? I'm kind of disappointed. But now you
It
know why
kinda-
I don't buy
that's
them
what
there.
this last spring they didn't have one of them
Okay.
there, and I thought the prices were a little better because sometimes they sent like 50 or 60 or
Well,
something.
I know.
And sometimes there's almost 100 of them.
The tops were selling so inexpensively
Mhm.
that I told some people, and they said that's way too low.
Yeah.
And the same with some of the quilts. One of the beautiful quilts quilts went for $350.
Well, that's
That's
you send
not
it
good.
to an auction and you get $350. That's usually
Is that good?
yeah, because they just don't bring more than that in auctions.
You know, out
you don't
in
sell one. I don't put any of my good ones there.
don't in Pennsylvania,
That's,
the same quilts are selling for $1,500, $1,600.
at auctions or just
No,
out of the quilt
privately,
shops?
and
Yeah.
that's why I don't go to the auction to buy quilts for people.
Yeah.
I go to get a picture. Do you want a real Amish quilt and a Kaufman?
Yeah.
You know, Sarah
yeah.
will do it. Emma. But I'm not going to buy those quilts to try to sell them as auctions. So let's look at that one.
This one will probably be done by the time.
What is this called?
It's a Boston star.
Say it again.
Boston.
Boston.
It's got like this star will be in the middle, and then I piece those strips all
Okay.
around.
Beautiful.
These small
This is
squares.
just beautiful.
I do have.
See if I
Where's
can.
my black one?
Uh-oh.
I do have a black one.
That's not the one that's
I
on
just finished it
A
up.
Star of
Yeah,
Wisconsin?
I thought I had it all in that. No, it's not. It's also.
This dog is lazy. He's warm.
Yeah.
It feels cool on the floor. Look at his little paws up against the door. What is your name, sweetie? Come away. I shouldn't be on there. Okay, what I think I'm going to do. So I asked you about the Lancaster quilt. Come away. I shouldn't be on there. Okay, what I think I'm going to do. So I asked you about the Lancaster quilt. And I asked you about some of your patterns.
Girls help me a lot. They do. They do a lot.
Oh, this one is beautiful. Is this Dahlia?
No, that's the Rubik's star. It's
What's
like
it called?
a Rubik's cube.
I'm going to take it by the window.
It's called a Rubik's star.
Really?
Now, why don't they have my notes?
This is called Rubik's Star. I've never seen this one before.
Star. I've done quite a few for her. But
Okay, and who is that? Which one is this? Oh, I love this one.
that's a smaller version of the one I do. But it's
The name on it. There's no name here.
the giant dahlia.
This is
that one is a broken star.
Broken Star. This is Giant Dahlia.
Yeah.
And you would do these custom, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Look at all the quilting.
Oh, right here's.
Oh,
Wow.
my
This is-
word. Who does you do the quilting?
Yeah.
Why don't you have your quilt shop anymore?
Because I'm
Wow.
all alone and
Oh, that's right, no
I've
girls.
still got 5 boys. So how do I keep my 5 boys?
Mm-hmm.
Do the quilt shop and do all this. I'd rather just do my sewing.
I understand. And then have your fabric.
Yeah.
Yep. Now, I spoke with an Amish woman, a shop on Highway 33.
Oh yeah, they got my shop.
That's Esther, but there's another one that,
Oh yeah,
because I know Esther very
right
well.
Here it is.
What is
is
this
my
called?
Most popular pattern. She's sold hundreds of those for me.
Really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's got already 100.
What do you call this?
It's a giant dahlia. It's the same pattern as this one.
But it has a different.
It's not. She did not spread it out on
Okay.
the bed.
All right. So it
It's
should be
kind of-
flat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And look at
it's
this
not-
one.
yeah,
See, now I
that's the
love
one.
this.
Mhm. Yeah, I've done some with. It's
getting
kind of
pictures.
popular with the teals, the purples,
Yeah.
and the green.
This would be, I think, this would be beautiful worked up.
Right
Yeah.
here's a better one, much better one than that. Then I do
Oh.
the pillow shams. A lot of the people that start once I started with the pillow shams.
This is breathtaking. And the pillow shams are separate from the quilt, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes the top of the quilt is
Yeah. They've
You know,
got sometimes they
quilted.
do
And look at the
instead.
quilting on there. Extraordinary. Wow. I don't know which one to look at first, so. Oh, Anna just
That
did
is
one
the-
similar to this.
That's
These
the double
colors.
wedding ring.
Yep, double wedding ring. You don't have.
It's the same one you
Yep.
pictured, just different color.
Oh, I love the colors. Wow. Wow.
So the only thing
Stunning.
she sent me once she gets an order, is just
Yes, show me what she gives you. Where is she located?
South Carolina.
Oh. Okay.
So that went to Mary Baker in Tennessee. I make it and
They love them.
I send it directly.
Okay.
That was a giant dahlia, the blues and the yellows.
Beautiful. So, hang in there because you've just revealed something I didn't know existed. So it'll take a while, but this is perfect timing because we're getting into holiday season.
And I don't know why, but this year, well, maybe it's just supposed to be that way because I don't get done what I used to.
Oh.
I used to make a very nice baby blue. So hers looks like baby blue. Wow.
And so Levina and I talked about quilting and special orders and patterns and styles. And she revealed so many things to me I didn't recognize in her. She is a quilter at heart. She carries on the gift her mother gave her, Laura Schrock, who was one of the finer quilters up in Amish country until her passing. And she longs for the days when her daughters were at home and she could quilt and spend time quilting with them. She has boys that are left at home now, and of course, there's no way to convince them to quilt. It is quite amazing when you see the patterns and styles that Levina is able to produce. And I'm going to put some pictures of those up above this so you can take a look at them. Remember, all of Levina's quilts can be ordered custom, and I can do that for you through the porch at rubyhollow.square.site, and that's my web store. You can send me a message. If you go to the homepage, you'll see that there's a I thought it would be fun to walk down this country road near Anna's farm. I hadn't ever done it before, and so I asked Eldie to let me out of the car and just carry on up to the farm. I was going to, and I did, get out and take a look at the farm that's next door to theirs. There was a team of horses waiting for the farmer to come out of the house, and they were quite content to stand there. As you can tell, it was a beautiful cool breeze coming through on a hot day. I'm aware that cool air was coming. But I took my time, watched them for a while, and then looked past it to the vegetable gardens, the family vegetable garden, and then proceeded to walk down towards Anna's farm and through the back entrance onto their property. There I saw and took time to look at a little apple tree. The apples were huge already. They were green. I wondered if they were Granny Smith, but they were huge already. The grapevines, the grapes were green. I have a hunch that they are not green grapes. They're probably red grapes. We'll get back onto that grapevine in maybe a month or so and see if they're changing colors. And looking around I saw some bushes of raspberry bush. I think that's what they use for their preserves and to make their jams and jellies. And the flower gardens are so beautiful. And so I walked around the corner to the shop that she has in the back, and it houses baskets and rugs and some toys, cushions and covers. and odds and ends, notions. All the items you see in there will be available for sale through my shop, the Porch at Ruby Hollow. And you can certainly contact me through comments or um, email if you'd like to talk about some of the items you've seen. And so I looked around the corner and there were beautiful lilies in oranges and yellows. I saw that there were some beautiful pink flowers. I wanted to get a good look at them, walked around the house. I didn't see Sparky, but normally Sparky is with, he belongs to the farm, so he's out with the horses and the team. I saw that LD was waiting for me, and so he and I decided we'd go on into Anna's and talk to her a little bit about that Lancaster quilt and see what she thinks of what I had heard and what I found out. And so that video that will be upcoming on Sunday, this coming Sunday. Watch that, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you think you might like one of Levina's quilts, please let me know. They're all custom, and we can set up a custom order. You can have a quilt, you can have a quilt topper. She is anxious to keep creating. So we'll see you.